It says, welcome to Black Jack Marina. We are at Ray Behrens campground. Spent the night here. So here's the marina. I'm not sure what that building's for when you first come in, but we're assuming the shop's down here. We're not sure. We're gonna go check it out. Yeah, it's kind of like the Mississippi River looking. It's not as a clear, pretty water. Yeah, I see the fish. Several of them. Oh, that's because you can feed them. That's why there's a ton. Look at them going, feed me, feed me. John boats are $85 a day if I only knew how to drive one. Pontoon boats sound like fun. Well, I don't know what a tritoon is. No pets inside, so he went in to see if we could get some ice. I found we can walk around the outer edge. Whoops. That must be the restaurant and store. Oh, you can eat outside. That says Black Jack Marina, so I'm assuming those are boats you can rent. The M.W. Bordeaux Memorial Visitor Center. I don't know if it's open on a Sunday. There's an overlook over there. That's a big map of Mark Twain Lake by the Army Corps of Engineers. Northeast Missouri Vietnam Memorial. I don't know what that would overlook, but it looks like the dam is over this way. Is that just, that might just be a bridge and not a dam.
I think that's the bridge, yeah.
I'm not sure where the dam is.
We're just shy of it.
I thought you could see it from here.
Well, I think we're just shy of it.
That is the dam right there. I can see the concrete walls. And here's an overlook. Oh, look over there. That's interesting. It's off of another road. There's a parking lot. You climb the steps and you climb the tower. They have these signs everywhere encouraging you to wear your life vests. That's really cool. I see them everywhere. I guess that's a different kind of outlook. Overlook? Outlook. Haha. Overlook. Okay. So there we have a picture of the dam. It's quiet and calm. The Clarence something or other dam. Clarence Cannon Dam. And it's the Salt River or something like that. That's over there. I think I saw a sign for a spillway. If you're not a boater, there's not a whole lot to do around here. But you can find some scenes. Yeah, the flowers are pretty. They almost look like clovers, but I'm not certain. Look at that, the whole hill. Don't look like clover leaves, so I'm not sure what they are. They're beautiful though. There's another trail on the other side of the building, the visitor center. People in there were very nice. Yeah, it's a nice shot of the lake. It's huge, because that's just a small portion. Remember, their feet might be hot.
Yeah. I like this little thing here.
Yeah. A nice pavilion here. I think over by that building is where the other trail starts. Looks like we can go down here and over that way to get to the trail. Yeah, it says Eagle Bluff Trail. He said at the visitor center it goes to 2 overlooks. I think, see, there's a map, but I think one of the overlooks is right here. And then we need to go back up, probably to go down to the other. Guessing. So the sign says right there, danger, restricted area, keep out. And I see another red sign up there. So I bet we can walk along the grass to get to the other one. It's a beautiful view. And you can see the dam over there. I'm ready. He has to go through twin trees.
Right there.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
We are going to cut through here. It looks like a lot of people do. It's a little muddy. We're to the other sign, and it's not there. And a nice little picnic area. Just behind the picnic table is a trail. It goes to the right or the left. The right would take us to the overlook, I'm assuming. A little bit of a jaunt, not too far. Well, if we would have gone the way we were supposed to, we would have looked at the map. So here's an overlook, but the trail goes that way. I wonder if there's another overlook. Anyway, check it out. There's a view for you. They're really pretty views. You can see the boats on the lake. We can see from the map on the phone that that just makes a nice loop and comes out up here. It's not too long. It would be a nice hike. But we've got lots of things to see today. The bathroom, and you can see where the trail comes out. They got little things to read along the trail. And here's the map of the Eagle Bluff Trail at the M.W. Bordeaux Memorial Visitor Center. It's a nice area. You can go a total of a mile. At Mark Twain Historic Birthplace, or however it's said. There's a sign over here I'm going to go look at. There's a Clara's View overlook down that road. That'd be a nice walk. Samuel Langhorne Clemens was born in the nearby village of Florida. We're going to go there. They say that not many people live there anymore. November 30th, 1835. His birthplace was given to the Mark Twain Memorial Park Association in 1924 and is maintained as a museum. The two-room clapboard house was rented by Twain's parents upon their arrival here from Tennessee in 1835. Before it was moved to the park in 1930, it had been moved once before and had seen use as a printing office, grain storage shed, and cow shelter. So this isn't actually its location. I guess it's down there in the city of Florida, just down the street. The house has been moved. Twain spent many summers on his Uncle John Quarles. I mean, that's a name. Near Florida after his parents moved in 1839 to Hannibal. That's why Hannibal is so Mark Twain history place to visit. So it was from being in Hannibal and being here that he got material for the books he wrote, Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. In 1853, he left the job on his brother Orion Hannibal newspaper to become a printer, the Mississippi River pilot, and a miner, writer, lecturer in the West, where he adopted the pen name Mark Twain. 2 fathoms, a river measure. In 1870, he married Olivia Langdon, and he died in 1910 in New York. I don't see any other cars around. It might not be open. It's Mark Twain Memorial Shrine. Well, it says closed right there on that sign. I think this is part of the boyhood home here. Looks like it, the outside of it. Since they're not open, we don't get to see it. But we're going to take this overlook trail. The other side of the sign talks about the park. This is because we're having the cicada outbreak. This is how they're protecting new trees. We see it everywhere, this netting. Apparently they don't hurt large established trees like that. I see the overlook right there and another wrapped up tree. And there's Mark Twain Lake. It's like a little bit of a boardwalk. Around the corner. Nice little walk. I hear people. Oh, they're in a boat. I hear people in a boat. There's a couple boats on the water. Ooh, it says the flood of 2008 got up to here.
Wow.
All the way up this high from here. Oh, shade. The picnic table. Yeah, we're way up here on a bluff. I don't know if you can tell in the video, and the water got up this high. Yeah, it would have been really high on the other side for sure. And I don't know about that bridge, but pretty much up the pillars on that bridge, if not close to the bridge. That's what I'm curious about. See, that water still looks muddy out here. It's not my kind of water. So I picked up a pamphlet. The 2-room house had 8 people in it. John and Jane Clemens and their 5 children, Orion, Pamela, Margaret, Benjamin, and the infant Samuel. and a teenage slave. This is interesting stuff. You can pause the video and read. I don't want to read it all to you, but if you're interested in it. Uncle Daniel was the slave who would later become the model for Jim in The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. So he left home at age 12, which is young, and eventually learned how to become a riverboat pilot. That was ended by the Civil War. Down here, 1870, he got married. Here's some more for your reading. Just pause the video. He got married in New York. He had 3 daughters. Again, pause the video and read for yourself. So when we do take a trip to the village of Florida, there's a monument, red granite monument, that marks the original location of the cabin. This is just a map of the Mark Twain State Park campgrounds. I guess we need to look at the big whole lake map to see exactly where we are in association to this. I do see a post oak trail. It also shows a walking trail that goes from Puma to Coyote to Badger Campground, or almost to it. So I guess you could walk that as well as the post oak trail. So the brown areas is Mark Twain State Park. I'm not sure. Here we go. This is where we're at. I'm not sure which side we walked down. I guess maybe here somewhere is where we were, the trail to look at the overlook of the water. I have been having a really good laugh. So this Mark Twain State Park has it right. Here is their boat ramp, or I've been saying boat dock. If you are with the Army Corps of Engineers, the boat ramps are called recreation areas because there's no other recreating down there that I know of. It looks like there might be some trails. I'm not sure, but they're all over. See, a recreation area, and it's pretty much a boat ramp. There's another one. Well, that one looks, wait, that's where we're staying. Ah! It's also called a recreation area because there's a marina, but it has campsites. Trying to see where else to go in this park without a map. So we were at the overlook here looking this way, and here's the bridge we saw in the distance. So we came up from this way. There's a picnic area, and that's where the campground is. If we keep going this way, there's some more places. Came to the end of the drive where there's a loop from the Birthplace, and it says Barefoot Sam Trail. It's 0.4 or 0.4 of a mile. This looks like a perfect parking lot to camp in, but it says no camping. See, it's a perfect little parking lot. It'd be great for camping, and picnic areas overlooking the lake, which are really nice. Down a road that said Tom Sawyer Lake, and here it is. Small parking lot, and you can get out, I guess, and walk around the lake. It looks rather nice. Okay, we're entering the historic town of Florida, Missouri.
So we're at the schoolhouse.
Is that white building there? Don't know. Keep going. That one, I think.
Could be that one. Okay, we're in Florida, Missouri, home place of Mark Twain. And there's the granite monument. There is what lies in behind. Okay, this is the sign that will tell you, if you zoom in and look, about Mark Twain and his birthplace here in Florida, Missouri. and where the bust of him used to sit on top of this monument, and about the cabin in the back. Okay, this is the granite marker here. It says, in this village was born November 30th, 1835, Samuel Langhorne Clemens Mark Twain. He comforted a tired world, it says. Erected by the state of Missouri in 1913. There we go. There's supposed to be a bust of him on the top. For some reason, I have not determined yet why it is not there. Mystery time. Okay, this is the typical cabin in Florida, Missouri. It says, this is the cabin is typical of those found in the Salt River area here in northeast Missouri. Parts of several cabins were used to construct this one. The settlers of this area, 1819 to 1850, were putting siding on their cabins shortly after they were built. This is why so many survived. By the 1855, iron stoves were replacing fireplaces, and by 1881, wire round-headed nails were being used in their construction. Local people, the Friends of Florida, the Mark Twain State Park, and the Monroe County Community Commissioners have made extreme efforts to save this cabin as part of the Florida and Salt River Heritage. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Cool. Okay, we've driven to the end of the road in Florida, Missouri, and the lake is at the end of the road, and there's a nice little trail going down. The cove going trail over there, and a placard. And as we turn, you can see the lake roughly through the trees and the trail. Very cool. All right, into the trail at the end of Florida. Mark Twain, Samuel Clemens, Birthplace. Goes to the left, goes to the right. Okay, you can pause the video and read. This is about Samuel Clemens when he was around 15, his early life and childhood. All right, down the trail we go. The next placard overlooking the lake in Florida, Missouri. The lake, Mark Twain Lake here in Florida, Missouri. You can see the boaters out on the lake as they go by. This tells you about the location of the lake and the confluence of the Salt River. You are here in Florida, Missouri, in northeast Missouri. Once again with the lovely view in the background. It also makes a loop and goes around. Very cool. On a beautiful day.
Looking at the map to see where I wanted to go next, we actually came down from Hunwell in Shelby County and down 107. I'm orienting myself, and we've been here, and we're somewhere here in Florida right now. I was looking at the swimming areas, so there's only two. If we went back up, gosh, we'd have to go all the way back up 7 to 24 and down HH to get to this Indian Creek recreation area. And there's some nice campgrounds in here, I've read, and there's a beach, but this map says the beach is only for the campers here. And the only other beach I see is Spalding Beach over here. Maybe we should just go check that out. But we're camping here, and if we're here, we have to go back down and come all the way around to J. And so the beach is not too far from where we're staying. We're at Spalding Recreation Area. Of course, this road is closed because it goes right off a cliff into the water. But over there is a beach, and we're trying to figure out how to get there. Or do you just get there by boat? I don't know. We went down the road that said to the picnic area, and there's also a way to the beach, and that's what we're looking for right now. There it is. Down that way. Well, it says a day use area and you need to pay. So we're just going to drive around and leave. But we did find it. And there's lots of cars down here. So here's the beach. We're not gonna stay. We're just gonna drive around. It looks nice.
Okay, we've come down to the Spillway Recreation Area on the back of the Clarence Cannon Dam here at Mark Twain Lake. And up there at the top of the hill you can see the overlook. And there's one on the hill opposite. And there's a shooting range apparently right over there.
Better from down here. Look back.
And there we go.
Apparently on the other side is some things too.
Yes. Very cool.